prep school in Delaware or either moving away to go to a prep school in Boston for hockey. After many long nights of discussion back and forth to what school I was going to attend, I chose to stay in Delaware with some of my friends and attend Salesianum High School in Delaware. I wasn't really sure what to expect on my first day of high school in a brand new school and only knowing about 7 other kids. So as the year went on, I reached out to a lot of new people and made a lot of new friends my first year in high school, and also had a very good year academically as well. However, including going to a prep school in Delaware, I have played travel ice hockey since I was 6 years old and still continue playing today. So my freshman year, I played on the New Jersey Rockets and had to travel back and forth 3 nights a week for practice and also play games on weekends. This was my very first time where I had to be able to balance school, hockey, and also my social life at school. This was definitely a challenge for me since I had school all day and then would leave straight for practice and drive about an hour or 2 for practice and drive back home. However, being in a car, I was able to stay on my studies for the most part and succeed in the classroom. Then came sophomore year, where I was a lot more comfortable at school, knowing a lot more people. But this was also my worst year of high school. I started focusing on too many unimportant issues at school, and my grades dropped. And also my hockey career was at an all-time low, to where I was low, where I wasn't performing where I used to. This definitely woke me up, and I started to realize that I needed to change back to my old habits and start focusing on school and hockey more than my social life. This was very hard because I had to stop hanging out with friends on weekends and also start studying a lot more to be able to play hockey. This was definitely an incredible year for me, to the extent where I found where I needed to be and that I can't slack off at all, or someone somewhere will be stepping ahead of me in the world. So by the end of the year, I pulled up my grades, but they were nowhere even close to where I wanted them to be. Then my junior year came around just like that, and I had absolutely no clue where the time at all went in high school. My college counselor started having discussions with me about college, and I told him about my hockey life, and he helped me through the process of what to do and what schools to start expressing interest in. However, some of the schools I really wanted to attend, I couldn't meet the requirements to get in because of my sophomore year screw up. This really made me think about how I needed to really focus this year and senior year to finish high school strong and try to bring up my GPA and test scores up. However, as everyone knows, junior year is just the hardest year of high school. So even though I was trying my hardest in the classroom, my grades were improving, but not to where they needed to be. I, however, finished up my junior year and then started summer training for hockey, where I really stepped up my training and nutrition to be the best athlete I could. I then made the decision to come out to Colorado to do a tournament where I played very well and was approached by the Air Force Academy for hockey, and that I should come to one of their camps this summer, and so they could get a better look at me and evaluate me. My dad and I made the decision to come back out to Colorado to attend the Air Force hockey camp. During this camp, I played very well and put up a ton of points, making it to the final All-Star game of the showcase. After this game, I was approached by many scouts about teams that were interested in me for playing on their teams in Colorado, and also teams that wanted to continue to follow my progress. The team that I had a lot of interest in was the Colorado Thunderbirds, and their coach really liked me and wanted me to be on their team this year. After hearing what the coach thought, my family and I were all very excited to be given an opportunity like this, but needed time to think about moving out here to Colorado by myself for my senior year and to play hockey. So after long discussions about new schools and hockey, we decided to make the switch to where I moved out to Colorado by myself to play hockey and start all over at a brand new high school. When my coach recommended Valor to me and my family, we were thrilled to find a school like this that had everything I was looking for. The day I left my family in the airport to fly to Colorado by myself was probably the hardest day of my life. Not knowing a single person to where I was going was terrifying. I arrived and met my host family, to whom I would be living with the whole year, and was thrilled that they were nice and kind people who helped me adjust. The hardest part was starting my senior year of high school in a brand new school to where I absolutely knew no one at all. I immediately made a couple friends, thank God, because I don't know what I would have done without them and all their help and support. This year, living away from my parents and little brother have really been very hard on me, but I've also probably the best year of my life. Senior year at Valor and also playing for the Colorado Thunderbirds have really been a fantastic, and can't imagine it any other way. My plan after high school is to play junior hockey next year. However, do not know where that will be due to the drafts and also tryouts for teams, which aren't until the summer. Now to my thank yous. I want to start off by thanking Beaver and Jamie. You two were the first people I met at this school, and I seriously don't know if I would have been able to make it through this year without both of you. You both are kind and great people who I feel completely comfortable being around and can honestly tell you guys anything. You both are going to achieve so much in the future, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you. Next, I would like to thank Ms. Pankowski. Ms. B, thank you so much this year for really just all of the help you have helped me in math and also pushing me to become a better student in math especially. You are always there if I need to talk to anyone about anything and are also very interested in my hockey career, and I really can't thank you enough for being a great teacher and friend. Thank you. Next to my little brother, Cameron. Cam, you are a great little brother and I love you so much, even though I don't tell you enough. You push me to become better at hockey because we all know you're going to be better than I will. I love the fact that you trained so hard with me, and I know it may seem terrible now, but I know you will achieve great things in the future. I miss you and love you, Cam. See you soon. Next, Mom and Dad. I can't even express how much I love the both of you so much, and you both have sacrificed for me and Cameron in order to play hockey at the highest level and provide us with the best things in the world. The countless hours of both you guys driving me around to hockey late at night was really fun for me because it helps us bond even closer in the car and build a great relationship. I've truly missed both of you so much this year, but also want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to move to Colorado by myself and achieve my best at school and hockey. I love you both so much. Thank you for everything you've done in my life. That's it.
Any questions or words of encouragement for Rece?
I just can't wait to hear how it all turns out.
Thank you. I can't either.
When's the end of the third round of drafts?
Like early June, so like June 7th.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Most embarrassing moments.
Most embarrassing moment here at Valor. Probably like my first day, just like being a senior, and obviously you're like looked up to by everyone, and I absolutely have no idea like what I was doing here, so I was like really nervous and scared to like be here. But I've never done anything like stupid or anything like that. Yes.
Most favorite moment, I guess, in Valor High School.
Probably just meeting all my friends in this room and everything, and getting to spend as much time with you guys as possible. You guys really mean a lot to me. Thank you.
I just want to say, Rece, it's a unique situation you've been put in, being away from family for pretty much a whole year. I don't know a lot of students who'd be able to do that their senior year, especially. But since I didn't know the senior class that well, I didn't really know your story until a little bit through the first semester. But I haven't, a lot of students who might just be secluded or just not be able to hack it because they're homesick too much or whatever. But you encourage you in that, a hard year away probably has really matured you a lot, and you might not even recognize it now, but in the future you look back and see how much this has, really shaped you. And so I just want to say thank you for being somebody who's taken that in stride and just done a good job with it.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Okay. That is it. Let's